Hey guys, this is Corey.
And this is Ronnie.
And this is Your Upgraded Life. Today we're going to come at you with a topic of she is not my enemy, or he is not my enemy.
Or we're not enemies.
Or we're not enemies.
If you're in a long-term relationship, if you're in a marriage, whatever, you're not enemies. You're not in competition.
Yes. And what we mean by that is sometimes, from just speaking from a male perspective, we feel like our wives or significant others are always telling us what we're not doing and don't see what we do. And so a lot of times we get discouraged, or we feel some type of way, because it's like, okay, I'm changing your tires, I take out the trash, I'm providing, I'm a good father, I think I'm a good husband,
yes.
and all of those things. But in the times that she tell me what I'm not doing, I feel like she don't see all the things that I am doing.
Right.
You want to speak to that?
And so I'm going to tell you, ladies, from my perspective, we do have a lot on our plate. Just being a woman, being a mother, being, business entrepreneur, whatever you got going on, we do have a lot on our plate. And sometimes because we think faster than men do, we move and navigate faster than men do, we may be doing a million and one things.
Think faster than
sometimes we do. Women can be faster on their feet sometimes, the average. I'm not saying it's everybody.
Like we slow, fellas.
I'm not saying it's everybody, but on the average, women seem to think a little bit faster than men do. We're a little bit faster on our feet is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So there may not be accurate. It may not be accurate. But my point is, we have a lot that we do. And so in our doing, sometimes we feel like we're doing a whole bunch of something and they're doing nothing. We feel like, okay, I see you watching TV, like I'm doing something, you do nothing, right? And that's not really the case. It's just that the way they contribute may look different. We may be doing the appointments. We may be doing the, going to the grocery store, buying things for the house, setting up business deals, whatever it is you're doing, you may be doing those things, but he may be doing a lot of the behind the scene things that if he did not do, it would not work out right. So you need to take time, recognize the things he is doing, slow down instead of saying what he's not doing. What is he doing? What are the things he is doing to help, you and the family, to contribute to your relationship, the things he does to make you happy, the things that you didn't have to ask him to do that he just did for you just because he wanted to. Those are the things, if you sit down and think on, and you sit down and recollect, like, wait a minute, he did do that. Oh, that was really sweet. That makes you now appreciate him more, and you can now show him that appreciation, because it may make you want to do something sweet for him. And that's where that chemistry goes in. That's where that flow goes in, because now you're seeing him, you're recognizing him for what it is he's doing. You want to add something on that?
I just think that, recognizing in relationship that you two are on the same team,
right,
working towards the same goal.
Right. And if you feel like you're not on the same team, you need to talk about that. You need to sit down and say, hey, I'm trying to do this and you over here doing that. We need to be on one accord. We need to figure out what it is the end game is, so you don't feel like you're in competition. Yes,
because at the end of the day, the goal is to, like the storybook said, live happily ever after.
Right.
And if how you get to happily ever after is nipping in the bud these little detailed things, as far as being on one accord. Each person wants to be seen. Each person wants to be heard. Each person wants edification.
Right.
And at the end of the day, if all those things are happening, it makes your whole relationship smoother.
Right. So takeaway from the day is you are not enemies. You are on the same team. And if you're not on the same team, sit down and talk about it and get on the same team.
Yes.
That cuts out a lot of arguments. It cuts out a lot of discord, because you realize, hey, I'm not against you. We're together. So look, I want you all to check out our book. We talk so much about this and so many other things. Let me just tell you a little bit about our book. Our book is not your grandmama's book. It's not your mama's book on relationships or marriage or anything like that. I promise you, we go there, especially when we talk about intimacy. We don't hold back any punches. It's a quick read. If you don't like to read, trust, we got you on the audio, so you can just sit back, chill, and listen to it. So you don't even have to read it. So we got you on that. So make sure you check out our book. It'll help us out. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Anything you want to say?
Deuces.
When spouses get bored, fail to communicate, or struggle to balance parenting and marriage can feel like an impossible challenge. And spouses think the only solution is to end their story. Is there a secret to a happy marriage? Rather than feeling like a failure or rushing straight toward divorce, Use this book to transform your life and relationship. The information in this book will help bring peace and joy to your family and make it easy to achieve a fun, loving, and passionate marriage. Get your copy now.